Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding... Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi has it in a wide position. He's found the way. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he can clear it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Messi, Mbappe, cleared away. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Good running. He's going for goal! Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Messi gets into some space. Oh no, this does not look good. Now there's a fine ball. Marquinhos with a fine tackle. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Van Dijk cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Messi tries the cutback. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hazard. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already. And it might go even wider in the second half.
Let's go.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vardiol makes the interception. Szoboszlai. A corner it is then. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Dijk.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's their second corner of the game. Santos are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Shot could be on. And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good chance here! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Foden. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! De Bruyne knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Foden. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, strongly challenged there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely shaped ball. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they win it back again. And it's Messi. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hakimi. Climbs up big! And that has faded wide. Hazard wins the duel this time. And he's on a charge. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. It's a good run down the right. He has found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's definitely not his best. Szoboszlai, it's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now that looks a decent ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He came in hard, very hard. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. He is! It's Asa! It's loose. That's another chance. A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. Barcelona have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He's got away. Now he's got space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
De Bruyne. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do...
Hazard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Camavinga. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Can he get onto this? That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne. And Yilmaz. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Just too much on that. Messi running with the ball. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No outsmarting him this time. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he shoots! Alexander-Arnold. Timber. And it's Messi. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Yilmaz.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Kamavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
They get a throw in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! There's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi, searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Well, what about it? Barcelona are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And back to the keeper they go. Camavinga and Azar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's free, he has got space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Kane. Oh, good spread. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Azar engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. No, it's come to nothing. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely spread. Kane.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Timber. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Vardiol wins the duel this time. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Azar. Hakimi does well to... And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And it's Soboslai. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is De Bruyne. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And the keeper's got it again.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! Yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
They have what they want. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post. It's going to be another throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Up towards the front line. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Vardiol gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is onto this. Now there's a fine big chance! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
He is through here. Oh, that was vital.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Turns and goes back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at the space here. And that's a good... And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is lovely. Kimmich. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Soboslai.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Soboslai takes a shot! Yes, it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Mbappe. Soboslai. There's the shot! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kimmich. Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guardiol. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedro Neto. Alexander-Arnold. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's run loose here. Shot could be on. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Guardiol. Spread out to the left. Played back in. That's been cut out, well played. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's heaved it away. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to clear it. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into a good position. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Could be danger here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that is a little undercooked. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ødegaard, great vision. Over to the left. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found a way through. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment.
Cambio de jugadores.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Chance, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. To increase the lead. And he's kept it out. Serginho, and the cutback, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kimmich, aimed beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's Rice. Well, that has not gone well. Kimmich. Drogba. Mbappe has a shot! Szoboszlai. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Out to the left it goes. De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. And the number on the board is 3. And he's got the beating of his... And the shot! Rodri. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. In with the challenge. He's in plenty of space here. Saka gets into a good position. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Rosicki. Tries to play it through. Neatly clipped into space. Cleared away. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Bullish header! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that has not gone well. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely. Pedri. Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And this is Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And he's well positioned here. And De Bruyne! Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Climbs up big! Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk can get it clear. Messi's cross. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, what can they come up with here? Hakimi. And he's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Chips it through. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Hazard. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hazard. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Timber. Saka has created 1 goal already. Adriano. And it's Mendes. Pacho does really well to win the ball there. It's their 2nd corner of the game. They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Good read, needed to be. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai, pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And it's just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Welcome to the stream.
And there's the end of the first half.
हार रहा हूँ यार मैं यार.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel
उनको
happy
ये नहीं
about how
चाहिए
things
था
have
यार.
gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
And the finish! And it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Play goes for a shot! They scored!
वाह ये सही लगा यार मेरे को यार, ये मस्त था यार ये वाला
Well,
गोल.
it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very...
And the shot!
Not
It's a
यार.
goal! And they're back in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi, he's had a shot!
Golazo draw.
And once
Equalised.
more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rafinha really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
सुगम भाई मुझे नींद, अरे ऐसे गेम में तुमको
Barcelona have
नींद आ
their
रहा
third corner.
है. अरे
It's
यार.
gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
अरे ये तो
Goes for goal!
कुछ भी दिया
Oh,
ना.
and they really should have been made to pay. Played towards the other side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
ऐसा भी गोल हो रहा है यार.
Stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Driving on and making good progress. Messi. Szoboszlai. It's a pretty loose pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafinha.
There they go, hunting again.
Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance!
गया. गेम हाथ से निकल गया.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless!
सुगम ब्रो गुस्सा कर रहा. नहीं अभी
And they are tearing the opposition
खत्म हो
apart
गया
here.
आज का गेम. अभी
Simply
ये
breathtaking
लास्ट गेम था.
stuff.
लास्ट गेम जीतेंगे बोला था. ओके.
It was
आज
wonderfully
ज्यादा गेम
efficient.
नहीं आ रहे थे.
Yeah, it
मतलब
all
एक
came
गेम आ
from
रहे थे
some
सिर्फ.
really smart movement, Peter. Did the
ये
defence let
दूसरा
themselves
गेम हो
down
गया.
by
लास्ट
not
गेम.
picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a good position here. Gets his head on it!
ये तो पूरा हेडर मारा यार.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking to go deep. And he's cut it out.
6 minutos de descuento.
De Bruyne. Camavinga with a
ये
definite
तो यार
foul
रेड
there.
देना था यार इसको तो यार.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Mendes cuts out the pass. Look at the space here. Rafinha. He shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all...
3 गोल मारा है. डिफेंस अच्छा नहीं यार हमारा यार. गोल तो मारा मैंने. ओके 3 गोल तो इनफ है एक गेम जीतने के लिए. 3 गोल मारा लेकिन ना गोल ज्यादा खाया मैंने. ओके तो इस चीज को सुधारना पड़ेगा अभी. बस अभी आज के लिए बस इतना ही करते हैं कि हमने कुछ ज्यादा तो नहीं खेला. आज 1 घंटा खेला लगभग. ओके आज तो चलो आज कुछ क्लेम करने का भी मन नहीं हुआ. लास्ट गेम बहुत ही ओके चलो. ओके आज हमने लगभग 1 घंटा खेला. ओके 1 घंटा खेला. ठीक है चलो पोलैंड कर देते हैं. डिस्कॉर्ड का लिंक भी मैंने पिन कर दिया था. ओके चलो बस आज के लिए बस इतना ही. ओके थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. बाय.